Thanks for joining in to the 2 Cents Podcast. I'm your host, Nino. As always, thank the man upstairs for blessing me to get up this morning, make it back in one piece. Please continue to subscribe. I'm filling them subscriptions. Thank you for the subscriptions. I want to send some shout outs. Shout out to my man David of USA Podcast, David Parker. What up, Big Marlon? What up, Narish? How you doing, B.A.? What up, B.A. Baracus? Again, I want to send my condolences to my partner, Anthony Humphrey. He lost his cousin, Avery Dunn, at the beginning of the weekend of a massive stroke. What up, Donnie? Donald Freeman? How y'all doing out there? What up, Big Herb? What up, Luther? Bruce? What up, Bruce Simmons? What's going on with you? How you doing out there? What up, player? I want to say what's up to my man, my son, MJ. I want to say what's up to my nephews, Keith and Jew. I want to say what's up to my grandson, Zion. What it do? I want to say what's up to my man, Curtis. Hey, man, keep pushing that podcast, my brother. It's coming. Keep pushing. Remember, always look forward. Don't look back. Always look forward. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. I want to say what up to the ladies that always, hold me down and always see how my platform and my podcasting going. Basically to see how I'm doing. Miss Lucille, Valerie, Valeria, Miss Mary Bell, Shelley, Miss Naomi, Miss Daisy, Miss Amber, Miss Brittany, Miss Carmen, Miss Kim, what it do? Miss Naomi, what's up? Appreciate y'all always, see what's going down with me. And what's up to my girl Paradise, what it do? I forgot I missed it. What up with that? How you doing? Back to some of my homeboys I forgot. What up, Big Dre? What up, Big Dre? What's going on with you, baby? What's going on with you? Hey, man, I'm just trying to hang in there. And if anybody else I missed, again, it will be more podcasts. But y'all are my partners, and I love you. And, we're going to keep this pushing. All right, I'm going to get right into it. Shannon Sharpe, relieved of his duties at ESPN. Shannon Sharpe hasn't been on ESPN since late April when an ex-girlfriend filed a lawsuit and accused Shannon Sharpe of sexual assault and battery. Shannon Sharpe won't be returning to ESPN, which was reported Wednesday. The network has parted ways with the Pro Football Hall of Fame tight end and media analyst. The news comes less than 2 weeks after Shannon Sharpe settled a sexual assault brought forth by a former romantic party who accused Shannon Sharpe of sexual assault and battery. Well, I'm going to tell you, this is news to me because really I thought they would hire Shannon back. And I'm not going to down Shannon this time. I have critiqued him a lot, but I'm not going to knock a brother down because Shannon still is a brother. This is a learning process for all of us. This is a learning process at all of them. And I heard something interesting too, in which is straight it's points. I heard that Meek Mill had chimed in and I believe left on Shannon Sharpe DMs or something. Aren't you too old to be acting like this? And it is true, but you're never too old to act up. You're never too old. I'm not going to critique Shannon Sharpe because much as I have did in the past, Shannon Sharpe does have talent. I mean, I used to like Shannon Sharpe on ESPN. The Lakers in 5, how he used to say little sayings and cliches. I used to like Uncle Shay Shay. I just sometimes was kind of wanted to critique him because how he basically would come off real abrasive and real aggressive to the brothers, but when him and Skip got into it, he seemed like he deferred, but this is not what it's just about. That's my only point about him. But I'm not going to knock Shannon down because, listen, this could have happened to anybody. And again, another successful black man that was doing his thing, has been knocked down. I mean, that was a nice contract Shannon Sharpe signed. He still has, the nightcap, and he still has his podcast. But if you look at it right now, with the ESPN firing or letting him go, now people are going to be very, very hesitant in with trying to, I believe, contact Shannon Sharpe and possibly, come together with him into more business endeavors, I think. Now, of course, this will blow over just like anything else because Shannon Sharpe does have talent. Shannon Sharpe, 57 years old, signed a multi-year contract with ESPN in 2024, but he hasn't appeared on the network since the lawsuit that was filed in April. At that time, Sharpe initially called the lawsuit a shakedown in a video he posted on Instagram, now formerly known as X, claiming that the woman's lawyer, Tony Busby, targets nothing but black men. Later that week, Sharpe posted a statement on social media describing his relationship with the plaintiff as 100% consensual. He also said, however, that he was elected to step aside temporarily from his ESPN duties. I will be devoting this time to my family and responding and dealing with those false and disruptive allegations set aside against me. He said to the April 24th statement, which additionally included him noting that he planned to return to ESPN at the start of the NFL preseason. Sharpe spoke out about the decision briefly on Wednesday night to confirm the news, but he asked that everyone wait until Monday to talk about it. Well, as you know, we all know now, this was a young lady Shannon Sharpe was dealing with, and I'm not going to even knock him down because this was a young Caucasian lady. I'm just going to say, hey man, when you're a target like that, Uncle Shay Shay, you just got to be careful how you move, because whether they're young women, whether they're old women, whether they're middle-aged women, you are a man that has money. You are a celebrity. So even though if you possibly was going in it for one instance or emphasis on it, you are a target. You are, you're the bad. So you got to look at it like that too. And I would also advise Shannon, and I can't tell you what to do because you're a grown man, but let's try to date a little bit older than this barely legal age. I mean, it's not nothing wrong with liking younger females. So at a time, I like to catch the attention of a younger female. But me, myself, I'm in my late 50s. So saying that, it's some attractive young ladies that's 30, 35, and even 40, 45 years old. 12 years younger than you, 10 years younger than you. I mean, you can't deal with these babies because now, not only is she was a Caucasian, but she was a young Caucasian girl. And for one thing, too, Shannon, the Caucasian descent don't really approve of the Caucasians and the African Americans mixing it in a relationship, but especially an older African American man that's big and strong as yourself, trying to kick it up, having a relationship with a young Caucasian female, and she was a little thin little thing. So, I'm just saying, you do what you want to. You're your own man. But any advice I would take, even if you date another Caucasian female, make her a little bit older, and then, get them a little bit thicker. Don't get them so much where you're a big old opposing force over them, and then they look like a little old baby or something, you know, because it just look odd. But again, I'm not going to knock you down, brother, because like I said, this could happen to anybody. And I hate that another black man is really going through this. I really do. The woman who filed the lawsuit, in which she is known under the alias of Jane Doe, was seeking $50 million for pain and suffering, psychological and emotional distress, mental anguish, and embarrassment and humiliation. Though Tony Busby announced that the suit dismissals on social media on July the 18th, he didn't reveal the settlement details. After protracted and respectful negotiations, I'm pleased to announce that we have reached a mutually agreed resolution. Upon resolution, Busby said on X, formerly known as Twitter, all matters have been addressed satisfactorily, and the matter is closed. The lawsuit will thus be dismissed, and the lawsuit will further be dismissed with prejudice. Shannon Sharpe wanted to pay homage to his brother Sterling Sharpe, who actually might be the better of the two brothers as wide receivers. Sterling Sharpe played 7 seasons in the NFL. He played all 7 seasons for the Green Bay Packers. He had to unfortunately retire to a career-ending injury. Sterling Sharpe is going into the Pro Football Hall of Fame this weekend. Sterling Sharpe and Shannon Sharpe will be the first brother duo inducted in Pro Football's Hall of Fame. That's why Shannon Sharpe wanted to wait until Monday before the news broke about him being let go by ESPN. Let me tell you something about Shannon Sharpe. I remember him when he was growing up. He was Jerry Rice before Jerry Rice was. If that man didn't get injured or hurt and came to a career-ending injury, that man was a beast. Fast, great hands, big and strong. I'm telling you, he was Jerry Rice before Jerry Rice hit the scene. Before Jerry Rice stepped up and became the wide receiver he was. I'm talking about was a deep threat, could go across the middle, was physical and all. I'm telling you, people, Shannon Sharpe, well deserving of a Hall of Fame inductee as a tight end. But his brother Sterling, and a lot of you millennials don't know because y'all weren't even born yet, y'all weren't even conceived by your mother and father, but I was younger. Sterling Sharpe was something else. I'm talking about was this something just a straight beast. But back to Shannon Sharpe. I mean, like I say, Uncle Shay, life goes on. It's going to be all right now. This woman y'all have settled. This kind of, be more, think about now more what you have to do with your relationships. Because obviously you like a certain type of woman, and a lot of people do, especially when you have money, and it's not nothing wrong with it. And again, don't videotape and have things that can incriminate you, because I think that's why you came with the settlement real quick too, because it probably was going to be more damaging evidence coming out on you. So kick it, but don't be so freaky that you could do things that can damage you in the long run. Because remember, if you getting with these women, basically you're the prize. You're the one with the money. You have more to lose and they have more to gain. If you're not dating another celebrity as a female and you're a celebrity as a male, you're the one that the pressure is on, I think, because you have way more to lose. You do. But I like the Shannon Sharpe in some things. I still like his podcast. Hey, now you got to just turn up and get more guests. It's time for another Cat Williams to come on the scene, and you get your views up and you rake in some more millions. I hope after this died down, maybe another sports outlet or genre will basically consider hiring you, because Shannon Sharpe does know his sports, and he is very interesting, and he's even funny at times. So, you'll get by this, Uncle Shay. I'm not going, you will get by this. This could happen to anybody. I mean, this really can. When, you gamble and put that thing out there on the table, things will happen. And when I'm talking about that thing, fellas, this thing that we have in the middle of our legs, especially when it's becoming to these females, whether young or new or whatever. Now, so, you'll get over it, but again, salute to your brother, Sterling, because he is a monster. This is long overdue. Sterling Sharpe should have been in Pro Football Hall of Fame. Should have been in Pro Football Hall of Fame. Again, he is Jerry Rice, or he was Jerry Rice before Jerry Rice. If that man wouldn't have got hurt, he would have gaudy numbers. I'm talking about possibly considered in the realm of the Jerry Rices or the T.O.'s, or the Calvin Johnsons. Possibly the best receiver of all time. Shannon Sharpe, relieved of his duties at ESPN. 2 Cents, the podcast. I'm Nino. Thank you.